Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion. I'll be playing my second to last league match in the season. Let's take a look at the standings real quick. I'm in B1, so there's a lot of games to be played by other players, but we need to do well in our last two matches to avoid demotion here. So that's the plan. Up against Russ2 today. Okay, we got Ohms. Okay. I'm seeing Catapult Market Square. There's Watchtower. So Lost City is the conventional village. Snowy Village is kind of awkward. So our opponent has a 5-2, which is of course incredible. But we can open Hasty Alms, which is really good. So let's do that. So what do we want in our hand next turn? Probably the catapult seems pretty good, and then we just alms for another hasty blockade. Seems pretty reasonable. Apprentice isn't even all that good, so let's just do it this way. Alright, so... Oh, shoot, I wanted a market square. That's annoying. Okay. We could get yet another blockade. But I'm also thinking about a watchtower, which seems pretty good. Yeah, we really need market squares. But we can always alms for blockade, which seems better than getting it here. Let's go ahead and get... Probably Watchtower. Yeah. Watchtower seems good. I got a plan here. I've got a plan. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab for next turn a market square, I think. I wouldn't mind a snowy village, but let's go ahead and do that. And oh, we can top deck it. Ooh. No, I don't think I want to do any of that. Alright, and we can get a snowy village here. And then we can also get a lost city, which seems pretty good. I probably do want another catapult at some point. Try to get clean a little faster. We could go with mine. Nah, I don't like that. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead. Are we going to play that market square? Nah. Let's go ahead and react with it. So we do that. Watchtower is what our opponent gained. That's fine. Let's just attack. I have a catapult. No, I don't have a catapult there. I would like to get one. In my next hand in particular. It's tricky because I kind of want a market square, but I think it's more important to do that. And then we'll alms for a market square. Yeah, this could work out. Okay. So I think it makes sense to play this Lost City. Wow. We just did not get to our blockades. That's unlucky. And that's, I think, all our villages. Yikes. Yeah, we have a really bad shuffle coming up here. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. That was really unlucky. Ooh. Um, we could draw into a lost city, but I don't want both of my market squares to miss a shuffle, do I? Unclear. Unclear. Alright, what do I want here? Might as well get another blockade, I guess. Discard down to 3. I think I want to maximize my chance that I draw a village. So that's going to look like that. Ew! That seems greedy. Oh, hold on. We can get a snowy village here if we want to. Yeah, let's do that. And we can top deck it. I forgot we could do that. Alright. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play this market square. I don't think getting another gold at this point is very important. great. It's not great. I think we have a watchtower down there. Hmm. What are we almsing for? Could go for another blockade. We have multiple lost cities down there. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, unfortunately we did find our necropolis, which is not ideal. We have another lost city down there. It's important to keep in mind. Alright. We haven't been able to trash nearly as much as our opponent. That's probably going to lose us the game. Time will tell. Piles are getting low. Kiln seems wild. Our opponent trashed the necropolis, which is also strange. Alright, they're getting all the blockades. So are they going to be able to win next turn, I wonder? Let's do that and that. And what do we want to gain here? For next turn, let's make sure we can start with a watchtower in hand, I guess. That seems good. I'm just gonna play this other lost city, I think. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I hope my opponent can't win the game next turn. I really am not... It's not working out for me. Getting a snowy village is probably the correct thing to do. I don't think I want to buy anything. Maybe my opponent will win here. Plausible. Rocks. Alright. We've got a problem. It's a pretty big problem. Ah, 1 coin away. We didn't get an attack in either. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright. That was all of our snowy villages, which sucks. What are we getting blockaded? Nothing important. Ooh. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is all fine. Womp womp. Womp womp. Um. Okay, our opponent has that. So we can't buy a province here. So I think we're gonna top deck an apprentice. We didn't even get to play a blockade. That's awful. This is not a good hand. Not good at all. Do we want a rocks? Nah. It is kind of nice to, like, double trash a rocks and stuff, but... Ow! Devious. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. It's probably best to trash the rocks, I assume. Well, trashing gold maybe is better. Interesting. Trashing rocks, we get to draw 4, and we get a silver. Drawing 6 seems pretty much better. I don't think I want to react with the market square. I think we want to try to win, you know what I'm saying? Alright, there's some blockades, that's good. Okay. Um... just one blockade, which is a little unfortunate. Probably best to catapult the rocks, in which case we might as well play that snowy village. Great. Oh, I could have done a different thing. Any event, we can get... Oh, we might have had a... Oh, we could have maybe done a react and draw thing. Oh, I messed that up. I might have had a win. Shoot. Okay. I might have had a win. Oh my god, I'm one freaking coin away. Ooh, nice. Womp womp. I lowered piles too much. Alright. That was a weird game. Extremely weird. We should have invested more in apprentices. That was my bad. I bought Lost Cities. I should have been buying apprentices, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, we could have done that better. So, Church with Way of the Mole is kind of interesting. In terms of extra gains, we've got Artisan and then just Abundance. So we probably need to play with Abundance. I mean, one church seems obvious. Where do we go from here, though? Oh, our opponent has a 2-5. That seems okay, but not amazing. So Flagship might help us hit 5. It doesn't really help. I guess we can play church twice, but that doesn't really help. If we collide churches on turn 3, we can do Way of the Mole, which is pretty cool. It's not necessarily good, though. I think I want to open Flagship. It's good to pair with Junk Dealer, you know? We're not going to get that opportunity, though. Alright, so is there another 4 cost that we want to buy? We could get a second Flagship. Seems okay. Oh, this is interesting. I thought I'd have an opportunity to buy a church here, you know? Wow. We're pretty likely... Well... We want to actually get to 6, so... Let's do that. Good thing we did. Flagship is gonna, like, super double triplicate this church, which I don't love, but... We can use it to mole, which is kind of cool. Alternatively, we use it to gain a bunch of 5-cost cards. In fact, we can mole to continue our turn. Yeah, check this out. So we gain a Junk Dealer. We top deck the Junk Dealer. And then we can gain a Destrier. And top deck the Destrier. Or the Church, but I think the Destrier. And then we can mole. Then we do that, and that, and that's not great. That's not great. So do we want to play with Shantytown? I think I'd rather have 2 churches. Our opponent's way more trash than we are. That's a problem. A big problem. We've lost this game. Yeah. We've lost it. So I think I need a village. I really needed to get a shantytown there. I did not, so we just need to find our capital city here. If we don't find it, we're screwed. Yeah, our opponent's just like super far ahead. You know, we might demote this time around. Because we're not playing good Dominion. Like, how did our opponent play so well? Look at this. This is incredible. Now, we didn't get very good draws, but still, pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Alright, this is a pretty good start, though. One might say it's a very good start. This is ridiculous what our opponent's doing. I wanna emphasize that. Oh, I messed up. I can't actually use this flagship. That's a bummer. Which is okay. It's just not great. Our opponent's like completely clean, I think. Nah, not completely, but close enough. And now they have 17 artisans. Let's look at this amazing game from Russ2. They just get flagships. Doo, doo, doo. Then they get the artisan turn 5. So nothing crazy right now. I think it's probably turn 7 that things get crazy. I'm gonna need to get a capital city, I think. Flagship won't do. I kind of need the abundance, don't I? But then I don't even get to draw much. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. opponent did that necessarily. I mean, our opponent's just gonna miraculously dud, right? That's what's gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen. Just wait and see. Just you wait and see. Oh, interesting. Maybe they did kind of sort of dud. Interesting. Alright, they're good. They're good now. Anyways, continuing. They got the double junk dealer on turn 7. That's pretty good. And another artisan. Yeah, that was a very good turn 7. And that's like, they trashed 4 cards, and I've trashed 1 at this point or something. And then they have an amazing turn. Just absolutely phenomenal turn. Where they draw all their cards and they gain a bunch, yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I was just like 2 turns behind. Alright, what's reckless? Wishing well. That's funky. That's funky. There's not much in turn. Oh, there's Groundskeeper. Never mind. There's Groundskeeper, and then extra gains exist, so we definitely build big. So should we get a war chest here, or should we get a storyteller? That's what I'm not sure about. War chest we're gonna get from Hero if we want to anyway. So there's no trashing, right? That's like the big thing we're missing on this board. So Storyteller is pretty good in a no trashing kingdom. So is Baron, but we're gonna get plenty of like treasures from the page line. We're probably gonna want to get 2 pages. Right? So this is not ideal. This is not ideal. But it's not too bad either. I think I'll get War Chest here. Our opponent could have played Treasure Hunter on turn whatever. Do we want a War Chest here? We have the Storyteller. This seems like the kind of kingdom where double War Chest is pretty good. Plus, we can always get gold if we want to. We need to accelerate into something, so... So Wishing Well is kind of like a bad experiment on this kingdom. Our opponent's really going ham on the Wishing Well, so kind of funny. They're probably gonna look at this nonsense. Oh no, it's better than experiment, right? Oh god, they got gather. I think they're gonna win this game too. Wow, that was crazy. What turn is this? This is turn 6. This is absolutely insane. Just like completely bonkers. I think I'm pretty happy to get a tragic hero along with another Wishing Well. Seems like that should play nicely. So I got 3 silvers, which is not ideal, but this looks pretty good. Alright, so our opponent finally had a not great turn. Maybe we can bring things around here. Okay. And Tragic Hero can gain a great many things. What do we want to gain? Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a second war chest. We can get gold. Like, we already have enough, presumably. Well, I kind of like gold, actually. I've taken it back. Two coppers down there still? Okay. Alright. How many? I'm just gonna gain 1 silver, I think. So we're gonna gather at least once, probably twice. Yeah, we can double gather here. So I think I'll go Tragic Hero. The Barons are fine. Do, 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 do. So this was not great. This was not great. Let's go ahead and get... Gold is just so much better than War Chest, I think, at this stage. Alright, so I think we want to get started with Groundskeepers now. I guess I don't mind getting a Tragic Hero. If I have the plus actions for it, which we're probably going to have. So our opponent got ahead, and then they stalled, and then we got ahead. So we might win this game. I don't like the Artisan for my opponent. I don't think that was correct. I probably don't need any more storytellers. I mean, they're not bad by any means, but it's a lot of artisans. Alright. Okay. I'm probably not going to play another of those guys. Let's just try to cycle as much as we can. Okay. Um, hmm. What's actually down there? It's not copper. It's not a state. I have one silver, maybe. I have a war chest. Oh, I had another storyteller. That's crazy. Alright. We might as well go ahead and get something here. Probably gold. It's just a little bit more... Um, trying to think if there was a way... Oh, that was dumb. Tragic Hero would be good. There's no doubt about that. Um, I think I like another war chest. Maybe that's a little greedy. And I do want Tragic Heroes, but I kind of want... Well, we could get a rebuild here. And that's not too bad. I mean, Tragic Heroes definitely want to like, buy. Hmm. Okay. So, getting some provinces probably a good idea. Let's gather at least one more time. And province will bring us down to have 9 left. That seems fine. Let's go ahead and get the hero. We have 4 storytellers. Should be good. Oh, we might not have any tragic heroes, though. So, this could be bad. Alright, so that's, I think, our opponent's only storyteller, so this is their last trick. In terms of draw, they do have, like, a couple barons with the rebuild thing, so we could stop that. I think mostly I don't want them to get Tragic Hero, though. Alright, and now they've done the rebuild thing. Probably at this point... Wait, no, they gained a storyteller. So I don't think I want them to get rebuild. That seems like free points. It could also have been correct to prevent him from getting Wishing Well. Unclear. Alright, we might as well play these Wishing Wells, I think. Alright. Not ideal. Name's War Chest. Okay. Let's get a Tragic Hero. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We should have played the hero first. I didn't expect to find myself in this situation. Oh boy. Well, that sucked. Those were four, well, three good cards. Wow. Wait, is this it? Huh. Okay. I don't want my opponent to win the game. I think Tragic Hero is what I don't want them to gain the most. And then I'll go with War Chest, I think. Maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe it's fine if they gain more War Chests, to be honest. Looks like they have come close to dudding. Looks like they didn't dud. They have more war. Do they have more storytellers? I don't think so. So I think at this point I want to name Groundskeeper. Page, interesting. Um, I think now I name War Chest. This wishing well is not great. Wait, did our opponent... They didn't really get to do anything. That's funny. Oh, great. I have the storyteller. Um, what's even down there? Might have a gold down there. I played 4 copper. But to my first storyteller, I also played a copper. So there's only 1 copper down there, I think. 1 silver. And at the end, I think we have another. We have silver. Now probably let's just name something that I know I have, which would be a war chest. Unless yeah, I think war chest. Okay. Let's not mess around here. I think we Baron first. Okay. Let's not mess around. I think it's fine to do this. It's not actually. It's not ideal. Let's not do that rebuild. All right, let's just do that. All right, we're good now. All right, we might be able to end on piles. That seems plausible. And then we want to draw some number of cards. Let's go ahead and get a groundskeeper, I suppose. I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay, we don't need any more money. So now we should just get, or excuse me, we don't need any more points. We just want what can help us empty piles most efficiently. It's probably silver. Um, okay, so now we can just do that, that, okay, um, 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 all right, we did it. We got one. War chest. Crazy. All right, what do we have this game? Plenty of trashing. Almost every card trashes or thins. That's funny. So what we're missing is draw. There's Goat Herd, which can draw if your opponent's trashing. Figurehead can draw. Goat Herd seems pretty good to me. So I think I like Goat Herd, and then probably Conclave. And then we want to get maybe some Tanukis and stuff. It's a weird one. Not ideal. So our opponent doesn't get... Wait, what did our opponent get? A trading post. Wow, that'd be really nice if we, you know, if they played that into our Goat Herd, but they didn't. Alright, so this should probably be Tanuki. Alright, what do we want now? I wouldn't mind buying City Gate. We could also get an innkeeper. Yeah. City Gate will probably pay off, ultimately. So we could top deck the Goat Herd and get a Pickaxe, or another Tanuki. Thinking about Tanuki. So we could just play the Tanukis now, which I don't hate. Did our opponent shuffle? No, they got the Goat Herd, but they haven't shuffled. Alright. I think we should get an Innkeeper. I could get a gold. I could get a Distant Lands. That doesn't seem correct, though. Honestly, the Pickaxe doesn't look great to me. Alright, so we could, like, top deck a Conclave, spread out our trashing a little bit. I think that's pretty good. And yeah, we can get a Distant Lands. That seems fine. Oh, well, that's annoying. Hmm, that is annoying. I think I want to play the Ratcatcher, I guess, maybe. Thinking about trashing the Innkeeper. Let's go. Oh no, figurehead is great. Oh, where? No, I guess we've committed. Mmm. Dang it. We can still win. We can still win, but we got a problem here. Definitely have a problem. So I'm thinking about... I'm just gonna go for provinces, you know? Enclave. Alright, so with Conclave... we can top deck a gold by province. That's probably our best bet. Retro. We should have conclaves down there, though. Oh, maybe just one. Oh, yeah, probably just one. Retro. Oh, Goat Herd trashed, but there's another one. Okay. Our opponent did some trashing, did they not? One card? Alright. I don't love that. I don't love that. I really want to find my conclave. There we go. Alright, so what's our play here? I can't buy a province, so we might as well Tanuki into province. And then what? We can... Getting that Tanuki out is like +1 card next turn. Islanding the province is like +1 card in the long term. Ultimately... Ultimately, it seems better. Ooh, Forger seems good. Let's go ahead and Way of the Worm the Tanuki. And buy a Forager. If our opponent gets a province, we win. Okay. How many cards did they trash? 0. I just have to believe that the game is almost over. I'm not feeling good about this. Sword, that's fine. Okay. So they did trash 1 card. Damn. Damn. So we don't have it here. And we can't really top deck gold. Yeah, we're pretty screwed. Dang. Screwed! Yeah, the loot was too good. We haven't had This is like one of the first times I've tried to skip loot against an opponent that's going for it. Like, look at how good this was. Turn 15. 55 VP. And no draw a kingdom. Now, granted, they got good loot, right? Getting figurehead and hammer early were very good. This was surprising. That was surprisingly good. How functional their deck was. Well, this looks kind of crazy. We can march Black Market. But I don't think that's great. We can march a Scrap, which is decent. It is decent. Currently, there's no good way to trash copper, so that is something we might want to get from the black market. The trouble with marching a black market is there might literally be nothing we want to buy. Now we can scrap, march a scrap, and then we get like horse silver and trash the estate. So it's kind of like opening scrap silver estate, and we get to trash. Yeah, that has to be worthwhile. I didn't actually pay attention to what would be good to buy. So now that I've done that, I'm thinking, whoops. So next turn we're going to have a scrap and 3 copper and a estate, which is fine. What do we want to combine with that? We don't have any draw in the kingdom. So getting a festival seems... I mean, there's battle plan and stuff. Getting a festival seems reasonable. I think it's going to be better than gold. And here we probably want a black market, just because there's a lot of good stuff we could be getting. Is another silver good? I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure. I think the answer is yes, but it's not something I'm sure about. This looks kind of fine. Now we could double scrap copper here, or we can scrap single copper and get minstrel. I think I like that. Or battle plan. Our opponent got a battle plan going into the shuffle. I don't want to be without battle plan, you know? So I think I have to follow. Archer's pretty good, of course. Alright, what do we have here? None of these are great, but obviously we want to have plus buy, or excuse me, to take advantage of 2 buys. So I probably want to go crown along with Archer. It's a nice hand size attack. We have some terminal space. Let's do it. Okay. So we can go card now, which I like. Alright, fine. What to do, what to do. Honestly, I think I like Minstrel more than anything else here. If our opponent Archer attacks us, which seems likely, we will keep the black market. So we've trashed more than our opponent. We maybe just keep going with scrap trashing the copper until, I mean, if we find something better, we find something better, you know? Barge is pretty good. In fact, it's really good. So we're going to get Capital City, of course. It can be draw. Therefore, we get it. What the heck was this? Oh no, our opponent's going to win again. This is disturbing. Warlord isn't even that good in this kingdom. I mean, I'll pick it up, but because it is draw. Amulet's pretty good. But can our opponent buy Amulet and Warlord? Probably. They sure can. Huh. I wonder why they didn't pick up Amulet. Whoa. Interesting. There's not really any purpose to playing this crown, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. Do I want to trigger a shuffle? Probably. Ooh. Litter's not bad. Wayfarer is better. Now, this is like all of our villages, pretty much. Gaining silver, not exciting at all. Hmm. We have good villages here, but yeah, I'm really not excited by gaining silver. Now, Fairgrounds is good, I just don't want it right now. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, let's pick up Minstrel, I guess. Alternatively, we don't buy anything. That can't be right. And now we can march something, right? We did not shuffle with that archer. So let's go ahead and attack with that. They're one black market or an archer. They might have... No, they just played a battle plan, and they didn't shuffle. I don't know if they have a village or not. But they probably do. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can march again, which probably better than anything else we can do. Ooh, is Procession any good? Processing into Festival seems interesting. Hmm. Marchland is not great. It's not terrible either. What else do I even want? I think I'll just get a Procession and a Minstrel. We'll find ways to make it work. Like, we can process Black Market or Scrap into Minstrel, Minstrel into Festival or Grave Robber. We can make it work. So our opponent has, like, every other turn is pretty darn good. They just have a bunch of copper in their hand, though. They're definitely missing villages. But they can get those here. Oh, practice. That's pretty good. Oh, did they bottom deck? Oh, no. They got Highwayman. Oh, that's pretty darn good. Oh, that's a really sad crown. Okay. I don't think I want to rotate. Um, yeah, let's just draw more, I guess. Okay, so we can play a black market. We can't play it twice, but like we can. Oh, we can do some stuff here. All right, let's do some stuff. Let's definitely do some stuff. So first I do that, and then. Okay, can I overpay for Farrier? That's clearly what we want to do. We can scrap Trail. Seems pretty good to me. Rogue at the moment doesn't look any good. Scrapping Trail definitely looks good. I like it. Okay. And then... Dang, I can't freaking buy this Warlord. Definitely struggling. Trashing does seem important. Might want to get another black market. I'm not sure. We can always, like, practice the black market we have, but then again, we can process and stuff. Our opponent keeps getting freaking draw. This is upsetting. March Highwayman is pretty good. Interesting. Oh, they didn't even get that in play. Interesting. Let's go in Minstrel first. Ooh, we can process the trail. Let's go. Ooh. Should we crown the procession? I don't think so. We should probably crown something else. Um, it's probably worth getting a grave robber, but I think I'll get one more festival first. Alright. Should we crown the litter? Hmm. I think so. We have two black markets down there. It seems worthwhile. Where the heck are they? Don't rotate. So now we can start with the black market, I think, and see what comes up. Okay, these are good. Haunted Woods. Okay, I think Haunted Woods kind of hoses over Black Market, if I'm reading this correctly. So I think we definitely want that. And then we can always march it, I think. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Not my favorite draw, but I think I'll get Vault anyway. Oh, I might only get one Warlord, but again, I don't really care about that. I guess Warlord is draw. Okay, I can play some stuff. Let's play that stuff. Alright, we can scrap the trail, which seems good. We also want a black market, though. We want all these cards, so let's just go ahead and play Vault. Oh, yeah, we have a lot of synergies for Trail. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So let's go ahead and scrap the trail, I guess. Card. Coin. Horse. And what? I don't think I need buy. So let's go ahead and get action. Oh, we can process something. Let's go ahead and process the black market. And then we can crown an archer. And Swamp Shacks looks good. Cavalry looks good. Which is better? I think Cavalry is going to be more consistently better. And then here, Stowaway is pretty good. Village is pretty good. Forum is pretty good. Let's go ahead and get Stowaway. And we'll get another Minstrel. Play another Festival. And here we can get a Plaza. Seems good to me. Probably. Courtier does have some good targets, but I'm not at the payload phase yet. Yeah, let's go there. And here... let's go ahead and march the Stowaway, maybe? Actually, we can just buy a Warlord and march that. No, but we just played a Warlord. Okay, okay. Well, let's just do it anyway. Stowaway or cavalry? Probably stowaway. Okay. We're getting our draw now. We're doing it. We haven't trashed much copper, but neither has our opponent. I think it's most important to keep the capital city. That's fine, I'll just play that from my discard. It costs 3, which is annoying, but we'll get there. Discarding the black market might have hurt the most, now that I think about it. Highway, huh? Okay. Ooh, Spice Merchant's good. Ooh, Practice Barge, that seems great. I should realize the synergies. Okay. I think we start with a what does this say? Okay. I should be able to play one minstrel and still process another minstrel if that's what I want to do. We'll do it this way. So we can scrap. Okay. Let's do that. I don't really want to discard. Once more, I give my opponent an opportunity to improve their hand. This fault was a stupid idea. Mistakes were made. Crowning the battle plan gives us more draw. I kind of like that, but yeah, that's probably the best use of it. Gives us more actions too. Yeah. Oh, whoop. No, we don't want to do that. Alright, we want to play Black Market first. Faithful Hound is fine, I guess. Okay, and now we can get... Oh, that's our only black market. Alright, well, whatever. We get that. We can get that. I want to process. I don't actually need to do that, do I? Uh, let's do it. Okay. Oh, we can process the horse. That's incredible. And that'll get us a salvager, which is worthwhile. And then we can go Faithful Hound. Cavalry. Minstrel. We can practice some stuff. It's sure it's fine. We probably want to salvage the Minstrel. I guess we could have practiced that. It's confusing. Okay. And I'm thinking about getting a grave robber. That'll kind of help us get more pile control. Also, we can just gain stuff from the trash, which is pretty good. Not amazing, mind you, but... I don't really want my procession to be discarded, but... I'm not going to process anything except horse, so... let's just do that. Okay. Oh! That's a good rice. Marchland is good in theory. Whoa! What a world! Ooh, is processing trail better than processing horse? I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. This is kind of absurd, right? Let's get a salvager, sure. And we do want to play... do we have an attack? I don't see an attack. Not yet. There's an attack. Alright. Alright, we've done all that. Now... ugh, we have too many cards in their hand. Let's do... I guess we can always, like, practice that. Whatever. This is hurting my brain. Let's do this first, I think. Hmm. That's a bunch of stuff. Okay, what do we do now? Yeah, getting more grave robbers and stuff is kind of nice, but I don't really need to do any of that stuff. Let's, I guess, play this horse, right? Why not? And then we can play maybe the vault. And I don't know if I want to discard. I probably don't need this. Oh, whoops. I did not discard. Alright. Um, so we can like trash for province, right? Because we can crown the grave robber if we want. I think that's probably more valuable than other things we can be doing. Oh, we should probably actually salvage the trail. That does seem better. And then we have this battle plan, which, whatever. Okay. I can't really think too well right now. So let's do that, that, that. Let's go ahead and do that to gain a province, and then gain that festival back. As for this stuff, we can potentially buy one of these guys. I kind of like Market Square. The Legionary isn't good right now because I don't have a gold. So, yeah, let's just pick up that guy there. And then what? Then I can do that. That. We can salvage and get a gold. Not sure what's down there. Practice makes perfect. And here, it would be good to get a grave robber. Let's go ahead and grave rob province? I don't really know what I'm doing. I want everybody to understand that I don't know what I'm doing. Rogue is pretty good. I'd actually go so far as to say Rogue is really good. See if our opponent, yeah. Because they can march the Rogue. Ooh, Lighthouse will maybe probably help them out. So Fairgrounds is huge. It sucks that I didn't get it. Okay. Let's Minstrel first. Now we can Battle Plan, which is good. I guess we Minstrel again. That's not great. Might have a dead turn. Oh, we do have a dead turn. Okay. Darn. There is a way to continue our turn, right? If we practice the Grave Robber to trash the cavalry and regain it, that should work. Or we can just salvage it and regain it. That also works. Yeah, that's probably the play. Uh-huh. I'm gonna play this market square. Thank you. Okay, we have a procession now. Which doesn't look amazing. So we can process this. Let's maybe just... Do we want to just scrap now and draw one card? That seems pretty reasonable. We could try to draw more, you know. I'm assuming I'm not like ending the game this turn, but maybe next turn. So processing the scrap gives us the best chance to continue our turn. But I don't really have good targets to scrap. On the other hand, I don't have good targets to process either. So I think I'm just going to do this, where we card, coin, horse. Then we can trash another card from our hand to try to draw some more. Which I guess should be Salvager. Do we want action? I don't even think we need it, but we don't need the buys either, so we do that. Alright, and then we'll gain a Salvager, I guess. That's all fine. So now we finally can draw, which is joyous. Let's just do that now. 2 money for 2 cards. Okay. Okay, we're finally in a good place. Okay. So we want to black market. We can crown something, which might as well be battle plan, I guess. So black market, copper. Ooh, that's nice. Destry is real cheap. We can crown battle plan, revealing archer. Then we can pay off our debt. Buy a destrier. And we might as well at this point play the archer. Oh, it doesn't matter because our opponent protected with the lighthouse. Uh-huh. Okay, that's probably fine. I don't know. I'm not going to discard. Oh, we should have discarded. Okay. So now we can gain stuff back from the trash, or we can, like, practice. I kind of like the practice idea. So let's go ahead and do... Oh, we can salvage the trail. That much is clear. But we can pretty much always do that. Whatever. And now we can do cavalry, vault, and we discard a bunch of cards. Then we can play this warlord. How important, like, is it to get the festival back, right? I'm thinking it's not super important. Is it worth 3 coins? I guess we'll find out. Either way, we're not playing it. Alright, here we go. Maybe we could have ended the game. I don't know. I'm going to try to set that up for next turn. So let's go ahead and practice Haunted Woods. Practice. Do we maybe lose, I wonder? What do we want at the top of our deck? I mean, probably Festival. I'm a little worried. I'm less worried now. I think we got a pretty good chance of winning next turn. I think I can get 5 provinces next turn. If I draw. And I'll be drawing 8 cards to start the turn. It's a pretty good start. Oh, I was gonna say our opponent... Wait, does our opponent... I guess our opponent thinks they're gonna win. Shoot, do they... Are they gonna get there? 40? 40 coins? Are they gonna get there? I guess they're thinking they have to try. Gesture seems most important card, right? Um, no, I think Minstrel's most important. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, shoot! Oh, that sucks so much. Oh, that sucks so much. I had that game. I can't believe my opponent could get 5 provinces there. I need to take a break. I don't know. Do I win if I don't take, if I keep provinces at 6? Was there a chance for me to, like, get all 6 provinces on my turn? Is another question. I don't think with my draws that was possible. With different draws, it might be possible, because 2 Salvagers, 2 Grave Robbers, that's a lot of spiking potential. I really just didn't think my opponent could do that. I really did not think our opponent could win that turn. That's very distressing. That's extremely distressing. So our opponent got better stuff from the black market. They probably played black market more often. Maybe they focused on that. You know? I don't know. Yeah, town seems like the natural thing to do, because if they don't collide, you can maybe spike a good number. You can't really play any of the terminals together. Seems like the only natural thing to do. Well, it sucks to lose the game immediately. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks to just lose without even getting to play. It'd be cool if we could play the game. But we can't. We're not capable of playing the game. That's just not something we're allowed to do. This is the most bullshit imaginable. I think it makes sense to get another highway. We have been lucky with our Sentinel, so maybe there's a chance. Hmm. Oh, that was the incorrect thing to do, by the way. Alright, so at this point, we should trash. I think we should trash. It's debatable. Come on. Bunch of bullshit. Alright. I mean, we've been getting good luck. I shouldn't complain. It's just, that could have been better. We might as well just stop here. Do we get the last town? So with 2 towns, our opponent can at most get 2 buy. Or plus 2 buy. I think it does make sense to deny towns from our opponent. And we can get another card. 2, 3. We can improve into something, but that doesn't quite work right now. So I think nothing is correct. Now, if you get enough highways, you need 7 highways to be able to improve into province. I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, alright. So our opponent wins the highway split, we win the town split. I guess we'll see how that plays. So where do we go from here? We only have... Alright, so what's our play? We're going to have to play 2 more towns as draw, along with the highway. So I think we just trash 1 card, or 1 copper right now. Maybe that matters, maybe it doesn't. Alright, so our opponent, I think, caps out. They have the den, so they have a good turn coming up. They're going to have an easier time actually getting all the provinces they're trying to get. So... our opponent's pretty thin now. I don't think Trickster is going to pay off. All these are, like, cost some money. We had, like, a little bit extra draw. So at this point, we have 4 highways, so we can improve into something, which I kind of like. So we can improve into, like, Den of Sin. Although night comes before cleanup, which is a little bit awkward. We could go in for castles. That's another option. There's like a lot of extra play we could do here. So I am definitely thinking about Humble, Crumble, Den. So our opponent's going to be buy limited. Well, that's kind of annoying. Their next turn, I don't think is going to be very good, though. We can get some good money from Opulent Castle, theoretically. Okay. Okay. I think I'll get Sentinel now. I don't mind trashing Crumbling Castle. Trashing Copper is good. I don't think I want to trash Silver at this point. Okay. Well, that wasn't very good at all. Oh. 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 Oh, we lost the game. Oh, interesting. Huh. I didn't expect to lose the game. Interesting. It was probably because of the attack. So I needed to trash an extra card. I should have trashed the silver there to keep my turn going. That was the last stop card I think I had. No, I had Crumbling Castle, so who knows. Unfortunately, that's in my hand now. Maybe I should have waited on the Sentinel. I have a silver down there, but I can draw it all up, so... This is not good. You know what I'm saying? It's just not very good. Opulent's a lot of money. I can get behind that. Green Castle is going to be worth a lot of points. I was kind of hoping our opponent would not draw well. So that didn't really play out. Oh, what? Well, that sucked. I guess we're going to demote. Not really playing well this season. Just completely slipped my mind that there were 2 piles already empty. That was really dumb. I lowered, like, all the piles. Such an idiot. Alright, well, I got 1 match left. Yep.